Believe it or not, we are 15 days away from Election Day, and county clerks around the Wabash Valley are preparing for what may be their most labor-intensive election.
News 10's Dominic Miranda spoke with the Wabash Valley clerk. He explains how they're preparing for Election Day numbers.
Different states around the country, like swing state Florida, for instance, have already began counting presidential election ballots. This is in an effort to get ahead of the craziness that is election night. Unfortunately, clerks here in the Hoosier state aren't so lucky. State law says that Indiana clerks cannot begin counting ballots until noon on election day. As you can imagine, this puts some stress on clerks here in the Wabash Valley. I spoke with Clay County election clerk Enola Gallion on Monday. She says they have had a really good turnout for this election, averaging over 200 voters a day. The state of Indiana did not lift restrictions on mail-in voting like they did in the primary election. Even still, Gallion tells me there are more people turning out to vote for the presidential election. They have 5 times as many mail-in ballots to count in comparison to 2016. This means the clerk's office has their work cut out for them on election day. Gallion says the clerk's office is already sorting ballots to make the job less time-consuming on election day, but it will still be a huge job. She expects their small county to get everything counted by 6 p.m. on election night, but she says bigger counties around Indiana may have to wait.
Being a smaller county, and because we were able to handle the load in the primary that was comparable, I think here it'll be okay. However, the ballot totals that I've heard coming out of larger counties, of course, Marion and Vanderburgh and Hancock, I mean, they've had thousands more than we have. And definitely I see in those places it's not going to happen election night.
Now, this is the case for many states around the country. Remember, Indiana is one of the first states to have their polls close on election night. You still have time to request your mail-in ballot. That deadline is October 22nd. In the News 10 newsroom, I'm Dominic Miranda, News 10.